Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Pete. You're watching Pete J. Cooper the Model Builder. The Mercedes-Benz W196R, the Formula 1 car that Stirling Moss drove and won quite a bit with. And we've got a new family member in the camera brand, which is that one, an Insta360 Ace Pro that is helping. So we've got a little extra camera there, which I can look into because it's pretty darn wide. So as you can see here, I've put a few stages out already, 74 to 85 in total. Is it? I can't remember, but this is the last pack, so we've got everything that we have here to do today. And I've got the big parts here as well, as you can see, and the other two are wrapped up in bubble wrap there to keep it good, because we got those in very early stage, I think in one. But let's get straight into this and see if we can finish it off in one go, and maybe it will be two, but we'll see. Okay, let's start this, and that is stage 72, and there are a few very quick stages here that we are doing. And let me get the screws closer as well, because we're gonna need them. It's so bloody easy to put this together, guys, but like that. The only thing is, what are the screws? And let me get the build guide together. MP screws. So that is the 72 done. And we're putting it on like so, with the cables on this side. Have a good look at that, right there. So we're putting those on, and we're using the same screws again. And then this time there are 4 of those. MP screws. So these are on. Then we're going to take the switch and let's have a look. The off stage are BP screws. The off position is on this side, and have a look, there are cables on this side, but there's one cable missing there, and that's not missing, that's just the off side then, as you can see right there. Okay, so we've put that together, as you can see. BP screws here, MP screws there, and we have to have a look whether or not that is going to be bent up, down, or in which way it will go, because we can't put it in like that. That is that stage done. These are the parts, as you can see right there. So let's put that in, because we're not doing anything with that at the moment. So we close that up. Be careful with that switch when you put it down. So let me see if so we put it like that. That helps a bit. This is a very tiny circuit board, but we're not using quite a lot of it. We're putting the speaker in like so, taking that along, putting that over there, and putting 2 QPs in there. And we're going to get EPs out, and we're putting it in like so. Yeah, so we are bending it underneath, and it goes underneath the circuit board, and then we put those little screws in. These are EPs. I'll have a quick look. This switch is the C switch, and this is the B switch. And that is what we have. We've put the circuit board on, we've put the battery pack in, we've put that speaker in with the thing that holds it down, and that's basically it. So we're going to put that aside, because that finishes off this stage. I'm going to get a Y screw out, YM screw out, and I'm going to pre-thread some things to put the sides that we'll be putting on a little bit later in. But I'm just going to pre-thread them. That just makes it so much easier. And we're talking about, let me just show you, 1, 2, and 3. Can you see that? So 1, 2, and 3. And on the other side, the same thing. Okay, pre-threaded it with the Y screw. I'll get it together. All right, I can't show you, well, yeah, we can with the side camera here. Let's see, does it go this way or does it go that way? I think it goes that way. And yeah, that's compute. So we have that in there, but from this stage, which is 75, we're gonna get that in, and I'm going to use that to put the two parts together. All right, let's get those YM screws back out again. And we're going to 76, which is the other side. So we're going to turn it around and face it towards me, and you can have a look on that camera there, what's going on. And we have to be careful because we've got the exhaust here. Let's turn that last screw in, put that last screw in, screw that last screw in. Now let's see if it works. As you heard, but the sound isn't that good. That's just because it's a small speaker. So it's a pity, but it's true. As you can see right here, you see a proper view of the whole thing. So as you can see, these holes here, this is where we're gonna be working on in this next stage. As you can see right there, these are the winglets that we're putting on, and they've got these, we've got these to keep them on, or hold them at least. So let's see how we put them on. And these must be silver ones, can't be anything else. And now we have to have a look at what, yeah. This bend is going down slowly, but that is almost a knee. So that is what is going, where the wing is going to go. So let's say we're going to put it there, and that little bend that is on that side. More or less, let's call it the easy bend and the hyper bend. The quicker bend is on that side, where that winglet is going to go on, and the easy bend is on the top side. We're going to do the same thing on this side, and then we're going to put the winglets on like so, and these are going to go into the pins that are there. So we're going to push those pins in. CM screws are going to go in. Come on. And as you can see, we push those on. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Those are on as well. So we've got those on, and we've got them on that side. So let's put them on in their proper position. And look how beautiful that is. It is immaculate as far as I can see right now. But in this stage, we're going to get that out and that out, and we're going to put that on. All right, we're going on. We've just been out cameras are cooled down so we can go on. This is the stage that we're working on, stage 79. We've got these parts, but they were in the first 4 boxes, or in the first box that we got, 1 to 4. And we're going to put this together. We're going to put that one on right there with some EM screws. So we're going to put that there for a second. Want to get this one out. 79. You've got a whole lot of small and metal parts out there, so we're going to be careful. And like that, and then our piece from underneath. So that's going to be a little bit hard, so let's see how we do that. As you can see right there, that mirror, that window is in that thing. Alright, let's put it down, put the stuff aside. We get those 3 out. Can you see that properly? Not really. These 3. We put that one with that notch there with those things up. And then this one goes in, there's a notch there as well. That tiny thing is together. Three parts these are. This is for the left hand side, a wing mirror, like so, and we put in BP on the inside. There we go, it's now in. Still a bit loose, so let's tighten it up. Alright, that's one. That's done. We're doing the other side, so it's the same thing, and we've got the mirrors in here as well. Then we put that back in here again. I don't know why we do all this, because it's the real thing, it happens as well, but stickers are in as well. I'm going to leave that little film that is over it on it, but we're going to the next part. We get that one out and that one. We're putting this aside for a moment, and we're putting that one on there, I think. Yep, with an EP. Then we're getting that one out, that one out, and that one as well. I still don't know where that is going. At the end of that. So we're going to put this one on first. That's this part. That goes on right there. And CM screws are used. Then we're going to put that one on like so. Alright, then we're going to put it through right there and put that one on with that C screw we put in earlier. CM screw. That's the first one in. And we've got another one, which is for the left hand side as well, which we have not touched yet. And it's hard for me to show you this, but... And what kind of screw are we putting on that? An 8P. I was afraid of that. The window just fell out. The one side is a lot better than the other, as you can see there. And it has to be only just, it can be just a little bit. There we go. As you can, no, you cannot. As you can see right there, that end is on as well. Let's see what we do in the next pack. Those two together like so. And then we're going to put a screw through that, which is the OP screw. So we've got that together. have a look at the parts that are there. This one is an angled one, and we have one like that as well. That's completely different to the one I have here, but they will go together. And which one of the two is it? It looks like to be that one, and a CM screw. And all my other cameras are overheating, so maybe some time to have a quick stop. Alright, what you've not seen but I have done is put those on, because my cameras were overheating. Well, you saw me put those in, but I put them in with CM screws right there, and that's done. And we're now marrying that part to the chassis. So I'm going to take that one out and zoom out. No, it's good enough. Turn that around. All right, I've done that in one go because I saw somebody else did it. Wayne did this as well. Okay, and we're gonna put ZM screws in that and on the opposite side as well. All right, those are on as well. This whole thing. Wowzers. And those things are pushing a bit on the on this whole system. We'll see what we do next. We're getting the nose out. Stage 84. We're working right here. Let's see if I have everything, because I think I'm missing a part, but I don't know where, if that is in this thing. But I remember that we had that all the way in the beginning. We need those in a moment as well, as I do need that one. And this is the one we need, and that is the one we need. So we push that in there like so. Then we're getting that one out. And we're putting it on like so. Well, right there. One is the pin, one is the screw. I'll show you when it's done with a DM. So that is what we've done. We put that one on there, as you can see right there. All right, let's go to the next step. Yeah, that's the odd one out. So we're now going to use that one. There we go. So we need to have it in like so. We're going to temporarily remove the mud guards that we put in. Two silver color DM screws. All right. Okay, I don't know if you saw that properly, but I put two DM screws into the front here, so you may see that on that camera more properly. So we can put, no, we're not going to put those back in yet. We're going to have a look at putting that one. Whole bunch of screws. Let's start with the white ones. I hope this works. What I've done, I've loosened up this whole panel. Let me do that. I've loosened up that panel and unscrewed it on the underneath. Okay, guys, what I've done that panel I couldn't close up to the lower panel, so what I've loosened up that panel from underneath and from the top. That way it was easier to pull the top panel down and put the screws in that needed to be put in. Now we're going to put that wing band back on. So if we put those back in, so we have them on the right, in the right position. And now we're going to put those needles or pins in there and see how they're easy or hard to put in. And you'll scratch the paint with that, but yeah, there's no other way to do that. Alright, I got it in, but with a lot of scratches. Let's just say that's part of the engine thing. It's taking me longer than I thought it would. Are these ZMs as well? Yes. So that is what we have at the moment, and a whole lot of stuff that's lying around that should be neatly away. So this is pretty darn obvious. And that falls into place quite well. And this is going to go onto the front, which falls in place pretty well. 4 ABMs here. Then we're going to get that one out and start putting those ZMs around. Okay, let's turn this thing around and see what it looks like. Switched that on. The car in its full glory. Okay guys, this is it. This is it together. There's only a few little stuff-ups now. That's putting those little pins in and scratching all that paint. And that window that was supposed to be here. I've got the window here, but this one on the left-hand side fell into the car somewhere, and it doesn't come out again. But this does work. This is the car done. A few loose parts, a few missing parts, because that's in the car somewhere, but I just don't feel like taking everything off again and trying to find that. So this is it. Yeah, well, as you hear, I'm not too happy with that. These can open. Not all the way, but they can open, so that's nice as well. Thank you very much for joining me again. Please like, subscribe and pass it on, and join me next time when I build something that stays together and that I don't thumble up when parts fall off. It's just, it wasn't good enough in there, so that's a little bit my mistake. But also, as you can see, that one is quite loose, so you can't see it, but that's alright. But thank you very much for joining me again. Please like, subscribe and pass it on, and join me next time on any of my builds. Any of those. Maybe a repair on the one in front of me to make sure that that window is in as well. But thank you very much. Bye bye.